there was snow on the ground, and now there's just a ton of leaves. It's 50 degrees today, and it's supposed to rain, and I just felt some drips and drops. But reason why I'm outside is I have great lighting outside, so it looks better. So I'm just got to deal with it for like at least 4 or 5 minutes. I just did a second day of bench and shoulders because I didn't know what else to do. I'm probably gonna go in the house and do some at least 300 crunches. I'm trying to get some abs. I'm trying to get better with my core so I can be better at deadlifts and squats. And hopefully I can probably do some weighted, core work like next week. But I thought I was good at doing cardio now. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing cardio. My cardio. My heart rate is going good. I'm breathing very, very well. On machines. I'm doing 10, 11 minutes. I haven't done that in forever. I haven't done sprinting nor like cross country nor that in years, but I'm getting back to it. So today my friend suggested we should do shuttle runs, 15 laps down and back. It's one. Alright, cool, it's not that far, let's do it. So he suggested sprinting, well, not sprinting, but jogging. Okay, I'm jogging. Now, for me trying to make myself feel better, I'm very tight and very sore. Legs are sore from doing squats. My back is very, very tight. I didn't stretch out or anything like that. I just went in there, did a little cardio for 3 minutes just to warm up. Did a little bench, little accessory workouts, and got on. Now I did 225, well, 315 for 2 sets of 5, 225 for 2 sets of 5, and then 365 for 1 set of 3. Pause. It felt nice, and it was very light, and it made me happy. Now, I didn't do more than that, just because it's pretty much a light day, honestly. So I did 3 sets of 70, 2 sets of 40, 1 set of 36. Yeah, because I got tired. And then I did military press, 5 sets of 10, a very light 135, and then I did incline shrugs, which are like shrugs but for the mid traps. I did dips for 3 sets of, 2 sets of 10 with a plate and then a burnout. And then I did burpee jumps with a superset with leg lifts, little core. And then I did shuttle runs. I pretty much quit at 6. Everything went tight, and he was like, "Come on, you got it." I was like, "Nah, I don't." So that really tested my manhood, and I'm glad it did, because reality hit that I need to do a lot better. In the case, I quit all the time now because I'm feared that I might get too tired, or I might tire up my muscles to get strong and all that stuff. But in the case, I want to be a better athlete, and I still don't have the tools for that right now. So I need to do a lot better. For instance, I'm not good at wide grip bench, but because of I don't use mostly my back, I use mostly my my triceps, that I'm close grip is my far best lift position in bench, because I'm shoulder width. I got short arms, so when I'm here, my tricep is full extended, so I can use a lot of force to pick it up, push it off, and then rack it up. Best thing that I feel powerful in that situation. Wide grip, not at all. Know why? Because from here, I'm using most of my back. I have to unrack it, pull it up, and all I'm using is my back. I can't use my power. I usually use my strength for a bench like that, which, and the main reason of this video is, should you arch your back? In scientific speak, you use your thoracic spine, which is pretty much your lower back, which is pretty much that curve in general. Once you use that, you're using pretty much your upper back. Everything is tight, your scapula, your traps, your shoulders, and your upper lats. So you can handle the much weight to your chest. When that happens, you are tight enough, you're bracing for that impact for your chest. Reason why mostly powerlifters use it. Now big dudes in general use mostly their weight. If you can use a lot of power, like for me instance, if I was 300 pounds, I could probably bench like five, almost 600 pounds, just because I have more room and I have less distance to my chest because I have so much weight, because all that fat goes in my chest and all that, which is for people that use that arch, usually use to strengthen and tighten up their back for more impact, and usually so you won't have any wear and tears, and you can use more muscle to brace. So you're using more muscle to handle more weight. Now in other instance, people that use too much arch is having less distance. So that means, for me, I would think it was cheating, just because if you, for instance, I'm here, I use close grip, okay? See this? This is me full extended. Here is where it stops. If I'm up here and I'm wide, okay? Hold on. If I'm here, this is me, my regular, here. This is me at my end point. If I'm wide and I'm all the way arched, can't see it, say, might have to show y'all ass in another video. But if I'm taking, for one, a wide grip, for one, see how fucking far I am. This is me if I had like used the rings. I have short arms. I would be cheating because I'm only going here. See my hands? See how much distance it is? For me, wide grip, same thing as if you curve all the way and you see people with these fucking incredible arches. In general, they're taking a lot of distance. As long as your butt is on that freaking bench, it is a legal lift. But it's also to where, like, people in general would say, like, it's the regular lift. Like, mostly women will use this arch. Understandable. Most of the time, women are not strong like dudes in upper back. Well, upper body in general. They're strong in the lower. That's the reason why they're strong in squats and deadlifts. Motherfucker. See, I have to like record outside because it's good lighting. But in the case, also I can talk outside because there's no sounds in general except for the wind. Cool. But the thing is, I have to deal with other things. Like the wind. Fuck. Alright. Where all was that? But in an instance, they'll use crazy. Now, the flexibility is freaking awesome. But the thing is like, they use arch and they're taking so much inches to where like they don't use their chest, they use mostly their back. Which means that they're not getting as much strength in their like chest region to honestly strengthen up their pecs, right? which can cause, you know, tears and all that. Now you might get tears just because it's heavy weight. Understandable. Same thing as like sumos. It takes regions like the wrist to, honestly, for conventional, we go to hip. Like, this is where they stop, okay? In sumo, they stop to their knees. That's a lot that is pretty much foremost gone. Like, that's so much off if you think about it. But that's how far you would go with sumos. For me, I still go to like pretty much my hips for sumos because I don't go that far. For one, because I'm already short. I got short legs, but I'm 5'9", because I have a long torso. I got short midget arms, but still 5'9". But the thing is like, it's still shortened as long as they go by the rules, because we have so much that helps us. Shirts, fucking sleeves, hell, the fucking wristbands pretty much cut off the signal to tell you that it's heavy or not. Now you got something that's using more leverage because you're not pushing the weight on your wrist, you're pushing the weight off the wristbands pretty much. That's why it holds so much. That's why people use them, because you can hold more weight, because it cuts off pretty much, like, not even the signal, but it helps not use it much. Like, you're using more of like your triceps and less your forearms than any other thing. If you, like, that's the reason why people can lift more, and reason why people use wrist wraps for like deadlifts. You can lift more. It's kind of cheating. And that's the thing about it. Like, we use shirts and fucking use suits, the whole shebang. You know what I'm saying? Hell, belts honestly can, you know, help you use leverage for squats and deadlifts, even bench. But the thing is like, does it help a lot? Is it cheating? To me, it would be cheating if we were going to like regular competitions and all that stuff. In a case, because it takes so much off from the distance from me to you. If if I use wide grip, it'd be all over. This is pretty much it. Here, shoulder riff. See that? Full extension. That's the thing. That's the reason why I don't use it. But another, like, for the negative about it is that you use more strength and power. That means that, like, for more people that, you know, use wide grip, they have a slower, like, pace with, like, people that do, you know, close grip, because you use less triceps. So in that part, same thing as like sumos, you use more hip flexors than you would use for conventional. But in the case, people are very powerful, and I've seen people that is very powerful in, you know, conventionals in general, but they use sumos because they're so tall and so good at it. The thing is like, you can still see people once they hit this knee that they're struggling to lock out. And that's mostly the thing is that for wide grip, for both sets, or, you know, very like high arches, they still have trouble locking out. And that's the main reason, because they're not using their lockout muscles. For sumos, it's just once they use their leg and they're over their leg, they use, you know, more of their upper back than like their lower back. So they're trouble like handling the fucking lockouts. And that's the thing. Even though it's beating us by short distance, we still beat them by like the lockout in general. So either way, we still have our struggles. So for me, I gotta work on more cardio and also more sprints, because sprints help out with deadlifts, especially for all that power to the calves. If I can use that momentum for like deadlifts, I would be a beast. So I gotta do more sprints and shuttle. That made me less of a man to quit. I mean, I finished because of him, but like, if it was regular, oh, dog, I'll quit. That'll be over. You ain't gonna see me no more at all. But I'm out. I hope I see y'all tomorrow. I finally got some internet, and that's why I was going. Tomorrow's squats, and I got more of not even cardio, just conditioning. We ain't calling it cardio. Fuck that, cause weights ain't cardio. They're conditioning. What's the difference? You condition certain body types. Cardio helps out your heart and makes your whole body hurt and tired and need oxygen. Conditioning makes you tired and makes you want a little energy, but at least you can rest afterwards. Cardio makes your heart want to explode. Weightlifting doesn't make you want to do that. So I gotta do more than that, and I probably will lose a lot of weight from keep doing that. So we'll see.